Welcome back to part 2 of our elegant extravaganza, and we're very well represented by the distaff side tonight. Evelyn Casey.
I'm not going to sit long, I just want to sit down because I was working. This is for my son. This is for my son. He's an adult now. And he's with me. It's called Jesse. He's called Jesse. Jesse. Always extreme, devilish, never wanting to be told even as a child. Determined, like bull in ring. This is who you are. Never afraid or never let it show. Just dive head first, Jess. Caution to the wind, damn the consequences. Stay blind to danger. Stay close to the edge. Take it, embrace it. No peers, no shade. Fill the space around with breath. Baby brown eyes. Smile and melt the earth. Quiet, unassuming presence, comforting. Light-hearted, strong, physique, encouraging. You, part of my life, stemmed from my womb, unique with eyes like mine. We two in astrology just one. You, dog, trustworthy, dependent, faithful, affectionate, adaptable. Choose life soulmate, mouth twisting, painless love, like I knew myself.
Now that we're having a little tiff among ourselves backstage, gives me great pleasure. It gives him great pleasure that I'm getting great pleasure to introduce Mr. Derry McGrath.
By coincidence, this is about my son.
Fratricide
It's
comes
called
to
the
mind.
second post. The post arrived as the morning sun drenched the shadows. Each white sheet inked to perfection, baptized in innocence. Celebration of words and rhymes, abundantly beautiful. Each page consumed, folded and placed upon your windowsill. Silent footsteps, O child of yesteryear, I wait in anticipation for the second post.
Being the shy, reluctant hero that I am, but also indolent, retarded. Give me a time now while I try to figure out, and I believe that can be soon. Back into the limelight and all that rubbish. Mr. Graham Gill, unfortunately, even though he's in the auditorium, cannot read tonight because he left his glasses at home. At enormous expense, £6, I'm going to read Mr. Gill's work. The boy is at the door, and it has no resemblance to any living or dead politician. Living politicians are the undead anyway, who may or may not have called to Newcastle West some time ago, and may or may not be compared to wild boys from Drumcondra. Are you right now? Are the legal lawyers in the audience quite happy with all that? The boy's at that door. I've got a cold and my nose is streaming. Dragged from the house, kicking and screaming. You're coming out to a nightclub, Fiona's playing, and you're supporting her butt. Someone jokes as we pull up. Laughing out loud, I trip up, keeping my feet on, I go. Past a doorman, I don't know. When he asked me, where do I go? To the club down below, Mr. Man. Says you, no, go. I asked the man straight and clear, is my friend Fiona here? The reply is no, and do beware, but here she comes down the stair. I have money and a cold, the singer said, being bold. Let him in, he'll cause no harm. The doorman took me by the arm, pushing me out into a mess. He's happy now, there is one less. You won't like the music, another one said, like he could see into my head. And tell me the music that I must like, that he said. Sod off, get on your bike. This is just one of the reasons of why I have been stopped from buying a pint and places I shopped. If I can't buy a pint from a place where I want it, I won't buy my clothes from the shop where I'm shunted. Not that I ever went for that, wear that designer stuff, cause I am sure that they have more than enough. Why pay so much? You could do so much more. From the poor, who've been locked out the door. Mr. Graham Gill. And now, the equally profound, Sheila O'Donnell.
I read this poem the last month, so I had under the pear tree. Under the pear tree. On a sunny Sunday evening, we sat upon the cast iron bench. The silver wind chime that clung from the cleavage of a white blossom branch reflected the early evening sun. Daffodils and dandelions dazzled as we listened to a chant of the birdsong. A flutter of wings among wooded stems lifted our spirits. Under the watchful eye of a spirit presence, we spoke of our grandfathers, the role they played in the Irish Republican Brotherhood, and of the curfew killings in 1921. Bridget recollected a story told of Alderman Joseph Thompson's funeral, her grandfather on her mother's side. As she described the horse-drawn hearse and the red-robed city fathers who marched the Guard of Honour, a sense of pride lit her smile when she whispered, "They were like crimson-cloaked warriors woven together as they marched to the rhythmic pace of the horse's iron shoes." Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sheila. And now we have Terry Murray.
Can I go up here, I wonder? And can I find a light? You're shining, you're shining. Thank you, Martin, really. I read a poem called Small Miracles. It's probably one of my simplest poems. It's a friend of ours died yesterday, the Clare poet, and poet Brendan O'Byrne. And I'm doing a reading in Fecal tomorrow, so I'll do it in his memory. But this is about his friend Michael Collington. Small Miracles. In those dark days, when hope was trapped inside a clapped black mirror, my husband, dumbed by rage, squeezed the light from our dreams, punched chasms in the walls of our small universe, and all the doors were chained and barred. But there were moments of grace and mercy too. My mother visiting, bag filled with sweets, bread, butter and milk, and one morning in December, when I did not have the price of a dinner for the kids, the cheque arrived, £7 for my fourth published poem, and I blessed the man who sent it. Here in Ennis on this bright day, the man empties his pockets to buy my book, and we count €7.21, and I bless again the man who has given it. Thank you.